And the question that someone asked was that, what is the essence of diagnosis if they can't manage, they don't have resources or facilities to manage the cancer? And the answer I gave to them is simple. At the time we diagnosed cancer in Africa, even in US, it will be difficult to manage. If we diagnose cancer early in Africa, you have surgeons that can remove the offending organ at early stage. If it's the breast, remove the breast. If it is the prostate, remove the prostate. If it is the colon, cut that part of the colon, tie the other, remove the polyps. We have surgeons that can do that in Africa, and it's less expensive at that stage. But at the time we diagnose cancer, it's already late. So in US here too, people diagnosed at that stage, they die, because most of them, after they've been diagnosed in Africa late, they come abroad here, they come over to US, they go to UK, they go to everywhere, and at the end of the day, they die. Within the period, they will have died in Nigeria. And some cases, even when I was practicing in Nigeria, some cases that I do see, they are very sickening. We saw a lady who had breast cancer. We said, okay, this is what you need to do. She disappeared for about 6 months. Went to all these prayer houses and everything. So she came back 6 months later. There were maggots in the breast. So these are not good stories. And this is one of the reasons why I like doing presentation of cancer in African groups. Because we need to get educated about this thing. Look, I'm ready. Look, my family, my grandfather had prostate cancer. 3 of my aunts had breast cancer. They died of breast cancer. So I know, the 3 of my direct aunts of my grandmother, grandfather, 3 of them died of breast cancer. I had a first cousin that died of breast cancer. And that's one of the reasons why I said, look, I need to do something. And God, as God is so made it possible for me, had my prayer, brought me in relationship with Cleveland Diagnostics and Cleveland Clinic, that I become the ambassador of educating people about cancer, early cancer detection and early cancer diagnosis. So if there's anything you are taking away from this meeting, from this conference, is early detection. If there's anything you are going to take from it, early detection. That is the key. Early detection is the key. And once you are detected, when I was diagnosed, I had the opportunity to make my decision of what I wanted. I was diagnosed around the summer of 2006. I didn't do my procedure until maybe spring of 2007. And while I took time to make the decision that would be best for me, there are many opportunities there. I mean, I could have done radical prostatectomy and look at the pros and cons and everything. I looked at external radiation. I look at internal radiation, brachytherapy. And I came to and decided, okay, this is what I need to do, because I have a luxury of making that decision. I have that luxury. So why we should all be exposed to that. As Black folks, let's start telling our people they need to go for testing. If you are here and you are hearing my voice and you are a guy and you've not done your, I mean, you are with over 40 and you've not done your PSA test, go and do it. Please, go and do it. I'm begging you. Go and do it. And one thing we have to understand about morbidity mortality in Africa is that every African man feed at least 11 children. So the number one cause of poverty in Africa is death of men. Please take that very serious. And if you are a man or woman listening to us today, please go and do the appropriate test. Women, breast cancer, men, prostate cancer, and when you get over 50, colon cancer. Thank you.